Hello, this is Rita Hayworth, and you're watching Rita Got Fired! I'm just kidding, it's April. I really fooled you. How's it going? Today's day... Magic! I think today is day 100. I have it on my cue card here that today is day 100. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm still alive. That's great. You're still alive, I hope. Before I started filming, there was like this street cleaner going up and down my street, and my streets just got repaved and they're super clean. They were actually like clean before they paved them, but right as I was gonna film, like it was just sitting there. My neighborhood street isn't very long, and it's just like just the loudest noise ever. And I'm like, my street's not that long. Like, move on. So, and I'm like, move on and go to LA and clean their streets. They can't handle the traffic. They can't handle anything. They need help. You know, go over there and help them. Our streets are fine over here. Go and fix the bumpiness of everything. Go clean their sidewalks. Go clean everything. Just please clean. Yeah, I just got back from LA, so it gets a little less thrilling every time I go. But I still like it. Like, I'm here in Phoenix and I miss it. And it's stupid because it's like, what's there? Everything. It's not like, it's beautiful, but it's not. Like, LA is very, yeah, I think I like the busyness of everything. And I'm sure it's not as busy as New York or whatever, but anyways, I think the street cleaner's back. The fuck? You probably can't hear it, but anyways. So I turned in a rental application there with a friend. I turned in my rental application with my friend Barbie. So we're going to see how that goes. I have great credit. She has horrible credit. So we're hoping there's like a, it balances each other out and we get approved. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, parking included. I think all, like utilities, everything's included for like $1,900. It's pretty good. North Hollywood. In Phoenix, you could probably get a nice rental home, like a 4-bedroom rental home for that, but whatever. So my dad tells me, he's like, April, there's all these people trying to tell me not to move. They're like, they're like, you can get so much more for the money. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, there's a deeper reason that I'm going besides, and I've been putting it off for years, but there's like a deeper reason for me to be going than just, 300 square foot studios, $900 a month. Oh my God. It's not that I'm worried about. There's something more. There's ambition, there's my heart wants what it wants. So, I had a yard sale before I left for LA last week, or like last Saturday, and it went well. I made $150. I didn't sell anything that I wanted to sell. I sold things that were not for sale. There's a friend that came by and he's like, I need a TV. And I'm like, well, I have one. Come inside. And I sold him my TV. It's like a 30-inch flat screen from my parents. I gotta charge my phone. Here we go. I'm using my phone and I just got that low battery power message. So anyways, I sold the TV and he's like, cool. And I'm like, $50? He's like, yeah. And then he's like, you got the HD antenna? Because I'm not going to get any channels. There's no analog anymore. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's right here. $20? And he's like, yep. And then I thought I sold him something else. And then a guy, like, later on came, a guy living in his motel, which is with his wife, which is, I think he was living on the street. He's moving up to a motel. That's good. He came by on his bike, and he has like a trunk bike. He has like a basket on the back of his bike, and he has like a little bungee cord. It's like a little trunk. It's really cool. It's a good invention. He came by, and he's like, you know what? I have everything in storage. I have like 5 DVD players, but they're all in the back of the storage unit. I can't get to them. Do you have a DVD player? And I'm like, yeah. And it was like a $70 DVD player. It really wasn't a lot. Maybe it was $30. I don't remember. Sold it to him for $10. And I said, you know what? I don't know what kind of TV you have, but you're probably going to need this like HDMI cable. So I can throw it in for like a couple bucks or for free. He said no. He's like, I don't need that. I need the AV cable. You have that? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I never had to use it. But, you know, I don't know what kind of TV he has. I'm like, maybe he has like an AV TV where he needs an AV cable for his TV. So I'm like, all right, you can have this for free. I don't care. And then he came back. So that was like a week ago. And he came back like yesterday or the day before. And he's like, yo, you got that HDMI cable? And I'm like, yeah. Actually, at first I was like, what do you mean? I was acting like I didn't have it. Very evil of me. And he said he was going to bike to Walmart in like 105-degree heat to get it. And I'm like, oh, hold on, I think I have it. And I said, I can give this to you for $5. It's $5 at Walmart, and I'm saving you a trip. You know, I'm saving you several miles on a bike to go to Walmart. And he said no. At first I kind of handed it to him, and it looked like he was gonna like take off with it. He's like, well, I gotta see if it works with my TV. I'm like, no, you're not gonna be back. Give that back to me. And then he decided just to go to Walmart and get it. Again, like he decided that my little small fee was inconvenient, and he'd rather go to Walmart and spend $5 to $10 and bike several miles to get it. So I'm like, all right, your choice. And enough about that. I have a list of things I want to talk about. I posted a GoFundMe about doing comedy in like 2 cities, like New Orleans, Honolulu. I'm expecting it to fail. All my GoFundMes pretty much fail. I think the most I've gotten from a GoFundMe is like $500, which is pretty good. I tried to move to LA like 3 years ago, and I was raising money, and I got $500, so that was good. Then obviously I didn't move, but like that was. I actually offered to refund everybody, and they said no. But I put that money away in savings. Yeah, we'll just say I did. So I have a GoFundMe to raise money to like I can pay for my own way to go to New Orleans and Honolulu, but that's like dipping into my LA moving money. So that's why I posted the GoFundMe to help with those costs, you know, like airplane, hotel costs, basically. The New Orleans trip is great because like my friend's already going there, so I'm staying in a hotel with her. So I really just want that GoFundMe to cover the airplane. But again, like I don't care if it's funded because I'm gonna go anyway. And like if you do fund it, I can mention your company if you have one, if you have a podcast, a blog, anything. But you know, no one really cares. No one wants me to mention their company apparently. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I expect it not to make any money. I've been planning it. I've been talking to friends about like what I should post in the GoFundMe, and you know, stuff doesn't always work out. Oh, and then like my life is just so weird right now. It's so like in limbo and stuff. It's like because I'm looking for a place, doing comedy tour, sort of. I kind of have steady income, random, like just anybody in the entertainment industry, their income's probably really random. I'm just acclimating to that lifestyle, coming from like a day job, and feel like my life is in limbo. Oh, wait. Intermission. Look at this pillow I made. Oh, wait, that's horrible. This pillow I made when I was like 8. Look at the holes. American Girl craft book, everybody. The Kirsten one. Anyways, that's the intermission. Intermission over. Yeah, so everything's in limbo. And so whenever I come back to my duplex, I just feel really confused because I feel like I shouldn't be here. My duplex is amazing. I mean, look at this beautiful tree. Like, look at... I mean, I have like an amazing place. I'm sitting on a chair I never use. By the way, this chair is for sale. $150 if you want. I am willing to... I put the price really high so that if you haggle, I'll get the price I want. I want like 50 or 100. So I put the price high. That's how you do it. Put the price high, and then they're like, I can give you this. And it's like, oh, well, that's the price I wanted. But like, don't tell them that part. So anyways, I am in like limbo, and so I don't feel safe doing comedy in Phoenix. It's very, I feel like I shouldn't be here. So, for a couple years, doing comedy here was fine. Like, I don't care if I do it in front of other comics, you know, that's fine. It's always other comics that you're... And even if I go to another city and do an open mic or whatever, it's always other comics. But I've never met them before, so it's great. But yeah, I just feel this need to travel. I just feel this need to, like, get out of here. And it is weird when you, like... It is weird when you dated somebody who's in the comedy scene, too. Like, you just don't want to run into them, you know? I'm sure it's, like, mutual feeling. I'm sure whoever's watching this, if you're in the entertainment industry, film, comedy, I'm sure there's someone you've dated, and you're like, I don't want to see that person. It just makes it very weird. For a while, I was playing a game of, like, I don't... Like, where do I think this person will be? I'm not going there. Like, that's what... But then it was like, whatever. Yeah, I just don't feel safe here in general. I feel like everyone knows I'm moving. So they're like, I'm getting put on shows I've never been put on before. But also I'm not getting put on shows because they know I'm moving. Or, you know, they think I'm boring. I don't know. I don't fucking care. But I kind of care. It kind of hurts a little bit. Yeah, it's a very weird time. And I don't know where my life is going. I'm applying to, like, all these TV shows. I'm submitting, like, late night jokes that were vetted by people, like, by ComedyWire.com, and then vetted by, like, a late night writer. And, you know, it doesn't mean you're gonna get any job. It doesn't, like... Just because I know somebody in late night doesn't mean a damn thing. You know, it doesn't... It helps, but it doesn't mean anything. And I guess I have sketches I can send into. Like, I have a packet, but I can make it more of a packet. Like, a bigger packet. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people watching this are like, I don't know what she's talking about. Because you just work at Target or something. But that's cool too, so I'm not better than anybody. I am. If you work at Target, your life is more stable than mine feels right now. This video, goddamn. I was hoping it would be under 10 minutes. It's going to be a bitch to upload. But let's just run with it. Let's just keep going. Oh, and sometimes I'll look at Instagram and I'll look at the other comics on there. Some of the female comics even, like some of the ones that maybe they want to be Amy Schumer. I think they do. I don't know. That's not my style. But some of the stuff of the female comics I can't relate to. I can't relate to a bunch of period jokes. I have a period, I can make up jokes about it, but it's not what I want to talk about. I can't relate to getting drunk all the time. As a 10-year-old or now in my 30s, I can't relate to that. I can't relate to one-night stands. I had a guy, uh, a friend, he's actually a friend, he asked me to be in a polyamorous relationship. And I'm like, that's not what I want to do. And I think, first of all, he probably thinks I like him. I should tell him I don't find him that attractive. I should probably tell him that. But he wanted to have like another lunch meeting to convince me to be in a polyamorous relationship. And I'm like, no, that's not my goal in life. I didn't come from a family like that, so like it's not hashtag goals for me. I'd rather be alone. And I have a lot of shit going on right now, so I don't have time to think about that. I like meeting people for lunch as friends and not having sex with them, so that's what I like. Yeah, it was kind of just a weird week when I saw him, and then like my neighbor, the one who sells drugs out of her house, she goes around and like commits crimes around the duplexes we live in, and she locked her keys out of her house, so she like shredded her window screen to try to get in, but she still couldn't get into her place. And that didn't really make sense to me because our landlord's really nice, and I got locked out once, and I just called the landlord, and she rescued me. So she could have done that. Anyways, the landlord found out, and she's like, I'm not replacing your window screen. So my neighbor came over and shredded my window screen in the kitchen over here. And then one day, like last week or the week before, the same week as a polyamorous guy trying to ask me to be in a relationship with a bunch of other people, she told me, hey, there's like a burglar who shredded your window screen, and I scared him away. And I'm like, first of all, I've never spoken to you ever. I don't even know what you look like. She said all this behind a screen door. So I thought it was like the Wizard of Oz talking to me. I'm like, who the hell is talking? When I was checking my mail, she was saying all this, and I'm like, what? There's nobody outside, and she was talking, and I'm like, where is this coming from? So I backed away, and then she got angry, and like, I went inside my duplex, and she banged on my screen door, called me a racist white girl, and I should thank her for scaring the burglar away. And I'm like, are you Mexican or something? I found out later she's Mexican. I don't even know, I don't know what she looks like. So how can I be racist? It doesn't make sense. And then I got like a phone call that same night from like a chef or a restaurant owner accusing me of giving his restaurant a 1-star rating. And I'm thinking, my phone number is out there on Google or Facebook. So I'm thinking somebody just put my phone number on there. But I was very confused. So I asked him like, oh, is your restaurant vegan? I'd like to go there. I just started trying to conversate with him. And he wasn't having it. And he told me he would like kill me if I didn't take it down within 24 hours. So I just blocked him. Empty threats, And then I called him. Before I blocked him, I called him back and I was like, you gave a 1-star review of my comedy show the other night. Take that down or you will never laugh again. And then I hung up. And then I blocked him. So it's very weird lately. But good stuff to talk about. So this video is really long. Comment if you can relate to everything I just said. Like, do you ever feel like you don't know where you're going in life? Like, should you end your life now? Like that sort of, like, do you ever think about that? Yeah, let me know. I'm not going to end my life. I'm a comic. So we say things. By the way, if you liked my outfit from this episode of April Got Fired, I want to let you know it is a dress that does not fit me. It does not fit over my shoulders. So if you want this dress, it is $14.50 and has a little, it's very nice. I was gonna get it resized, but I think I'll just, very lovely dress. I really wish I could wear it, but I had to make do. I had to wear it as a scarf just for you. Let me know if you want it. This episode was brought to you by some faces my friend Michelle bought me for my birthday. Here's this one. Ooh. It actually broke and she glued it back together. Here's another one. They're all under my Christmas tree here. This one. See if I don't break it. It's getting messy. Ooh. Hey. I'm a man. I'm a man. Was she cool for 7th grade? Pepper Ann. Anybody watch Pepper Ann? I had a joke about Pepper Ann and I forgot it. Oh well. Go to Goodwill and buy some faces. They have a lot of faces there. Bye.